This is Jim Bryce with my column titled, "The Democrats Go Down Kicking and Screaming." Over the last few years, the Democrats have tried to characterize their GOP opponents as racist, fascists, xenophobes, homophobes, and yada yada. These were all carried forward by the grassroots of their party to the point they chanted upon request. Hillary Clinton coined the word deplorables, which was intended to take a swipe at the intelligence level of Republicans. It backfired, though, and became a badge of honor to some who proudly declared themselves as deplorable Republicans. Recently, I heard one talking head for the Democrats refer to Justice Kavanaugh's confirmation to the Supreme Court as the start of the 1,000-year Reich, a reference to Nazi Germany's Third Reich. Such an insult indicates the strain the Democrats are under to win in the midterm elections. The intolerance of the left is also seen in the suppression of freedom of speech, particularly on college campuses, who do not allow conflicting opinions other than the dogma of the Democrats. This has turned into some particularly ugly confrontations where Republican voices have been thwarted. This unidirectional approach to free speech helped trigger the walkaway movement, where Democrats who do not like what they see are divorcing themselves from their party. Despite the outcome in the Justice Kavanaugh hearing, the Democrats persist in calling for his ouster. Senate Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi wants to release the FBI investigation to the public, and congressional Democrats are threatening impeachment proceedings, assuming they take control of the Congress in November. In other words, they have no intention of giving up on Mr. Kavanaugh until he is removed from the Supreme Court. This is easier said than done. The last time a justice was impeached by the House was Samuel Chase in 1805. Interestingly, the Senate acquitted him and Chase remained in office. As an aside, Justice Chase was a signer of the Declaration of Independence as a representative of Maryland. My concern, though, is the rising discord and belligerent behavior as seen at the Justice Kavanaugh confirmation in the U.S. Senate and on the Supreme Court steps. This could all easily escalate to violence, as exemplified at a recent Antifa demonstration in Portland, Oregon, where police appeared reluctant to challenge the group. It appears this is becoming a regular happening within the city. As we approach the midterm elections, I'm becoming concerned we will see intimidation at the voting precincts, as we did in Philadelphia during the 2008 election. It is not difficult to believe young members of the far left may be organized and ready to stop Republicans from voting. I certainly hope this won't happen, but the Democrats are growing more desperate each day as their polling numbers plummet following the Kavanaugh controversy. Their anger has been piqued by a president who is finally not afraid to stand up to the Democrats and related news media. The fact President Trump has been able to accomplish so much in his first 2 years of office and undo a lot of the work of his predecessor has enraged his opponents. The difference between this president and others is that he is a no-nonsense businessman who demands results, not a politician who is content to play political games. As President Trump recently said at a rally in Topeka, Kansas, quote, "The Democrats have become too extreme and too dangerous to govern. Republicans believe in the rule of law, not the rule of the mob. You don't hand matches to an arsonist, and you don't give power to an angry left-wing mob. And that's what they've become." End quote. The president's message resonates with voters who prefer peace and prosperity over turmoil. By cultivating a culture of upheaval, the Democrats have ignored the economy. They also do not comprehend why most Americans want secured borders and immigration reform. Instead, they persist in the elimination of borders and promote sanctuary cities. This is simply a refutation of law and order, which may sit well with illegal immigrants and potential future voters, but not with responsible American citizens. Yes, it appears the tables have turned and the Democrats have been revealed to be the true party of hate. It is obvious they won't give up, not unless they are voted out of office. One last note. To those of you faced with angry Democrats who confront you and call you names, do not stoop to their level. Just back away from them. If you're on social media, just delete their hate and your relationship with them. When all they can do is talk to themselves, you've won. Friends, keep the faith. This is Tim Bryce in Palm Harbor, Florida. Follow me on the internet at timbryce.com.